Define your focus: grammar, vocabulary, speaking fluency, pronunciation, listening, or reading comprehension. I would ask you about your goals to understand your priorities and tailor the learning process for you. 2. Build a strong foundation grammar. Learn basic grammar rules, tenses, articles, prepositions, sentence structure. Vocabulary. Start with common words, phrases, and gradually build your vocabulary. I would break concepts into simple, easy-to-understand explanations, give examples, and help you practice using grammar vocabulary in sentences. 3. Practice listening skills. Watch movies, series, and YouTube videos in English. Start with subtitles. Listen to podcasts, audiobooks, or news channels like BBC or NPR. I would recommend specific resources based on your interests and provide exercises where you summarize or answer questions based on what you hear. 4. Improve speaking skills. Speak regularly. Practice speaking English every day with friends, language partners, or even alone. Mirror talk. Use apps like Tandem or HelloTalk to find language exchange partners. Record yourself speaking to analyze and improve pronunciation and fluency. I would encourage daily conversation practice and role-play scenarios where you apply real-life speaking. 5. Enhance reading skills. Start with simple English. Books, short stories, or news articles. Gradually move to more complex texts, like novels, essays, or academic papers. Highlight unfamiliar words, note their meaning, and use them in sentences. I would recommend books articles based on your current level and interests. Then, I'd guide you through comprehension exercises. 6. Focus on writing. Start writing simple paragraphs or journal entries in English every day. Gradually write essays, stories, or emails. Use tools like Grammarly to correct mistakes. I would correct your writing with clear explanations and give you targeted exercises to improve specific areas. 7. Use technology and tools. Language learning apps, Duolingo, Babbel, or Memrise. Dictionary apps, Cambridge or Oxford Dictionary. RE tools. Use me to practice English grammar, vocabulary, or get instant feedback. I can act as your language partner, providing explanations, corrections, and exercises tailored to your needs. 8. Consistency is key. Dedicate at least 30 to 60 minutes daily to English practice. Be patient and track your progress over time. I would motivate you by tracking improvements, celebrating small wins, and giving tips to stay consistent. A story: Anna and her journey to English fluency. Once upon a time, there was a young girl named Anna who lived in a quiet village. Anna loved learning new things, but there was one big challenge she couldn't overcome: English. Every time she tried to speak, she would feel nervous and embarrassed. Her words would come out wrong, and her classmates would sometimes laugh at her mistakes. One day, her grandmother gave her a small gift, a notebook, and said, "Write a little in English every day, and soon you'll see magic happen." Anna didn't understand at first, but she trusted her grandmother. Step 1. Writing every day. Anna began writing short sentences in the notebook every night before going to bed. Day 1. I am Anna. I like cats. Day 5. Today is sunny. I went to school. It was fun. Day 30. I read a story about a girl who traveled to space. I want to travel too. Day by day, her sentences grew longer. She made mistakes, but her grandmother would help correct them. Step 2. Listening and watching Anna's older brother introduced her to English movies and songs. She started watching cartoons like Peppa Pig and listening to simple songs. At first, she didn't understand anything, but she kept watching. Slowly, the words started making sense. One day, she sang the song, "Twinkle, Twinkle Little Star" perfectly. Anna smiled and felt proud. Step 3. Speaking without fear. One morning, Anna made a new rule for herself: I will not be afraid to make mistakes anymore. She began speaking English to her friends at school. Some of them teased her, but her best friend cheered her on. When Anna couldn't find the right word, she would describe it another way. For example, instead of saying apple, she'd say, a red fruit we eat. Her teacher noticed her effort and praised her. Step 4. Reading books. Anna borrowed simple English books from the library. She read stories about animals, princesses, and adventures. Whenever she saw a word she didn't know, she would write it in her notebook and learn its meaning. The result: after months of hard work, Anna stood up in front of her class to tell a story in English. Everyone listened in amazement. Her teacher said, "Anna, you've improved so much. You should be proud of yourself." Anna's grandmother smiled and said, "See? A little practice every day creates magic." The lesson: Anna learned that improving English is like planting a tree. If you care for it every day, by writing, reading, listening, and speaking, it will grow strong. Most importantly, she learned that it's okay to make mistakes because that's how we learn. How can you be like Anna? 1. Write a little every day. 2. Watch and listen to English materials. 3. Speak without fear of mistakes. 4. Read simple stories and books. 5. Be consistent and patient. Improvement takes time.